Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to my official second video. It's lit! I'm really excited for this video right here because I feel like this video can benefit a lot of people and I'm just really excited. I like helping people and I feel like I have some wise words of wisdom. 3 W's. I feel like this is gonna be great. I was going to wait and film this video when the lighting, like when the sun was directly hitting me and the lighting was perfect. But then I feel like that would distract from the point of the video and you guys would be too focused on how much I'm glowing. So I did us both a favor, mostly you guys. Oh wait, she's peeking through. She's peeking. This lighting is good, but like I want that lighting, you know what I mean? So I just thought, you know, let's do it now. Also, I'm impatient. I didn't want to wait because I just want to film this video already, and plus I have to edit it and it might be a long video, so we're just being efficient here. We're being smart here. So this is how you can be the best you can be in 2018 and forward into, you know, your whole life. I hope that this can help you out. I believe that at least one of these things are going to help you some way, somehow, as long as you implement it into your life. You can't just be like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, and then, you know, not actually do it. So I recommend you guys really take this advice and apply it into your life because by experience, it will help you, okay? First, I want to say that everybody seems to believe that a New Year's resolution is something that you need to start in January and carry it out throughout the whole entire year. That's not necessarily how you want to go about your New Year's resolutions, okay? You want to think about your New Year's resolution, and what you want to do is progressively accomplish that throughout the year. You're not going to figure out your entire life and your entire year just in January. You're not going to start every single New Year's resolution in January and then do it every single day for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you want to do by the end of the year. You don't have to do it all at once. So just remember that there's no pressure for you to get everything done in January on the first day. New Year's Eve, okay, I had to stop eating all of this, blah, blah, blah. It's gonna take time, okay? It's not all gonna happen all in one day. So just keep that in mind while you're setting these goals for yourself. All right, so the first step and the first point that I want to talk about is self-reflection. Self-reflection and self-evaluation. So basically, you want to look back at 2017 and, you know, you could even go as far back as the years before that in your whole life if you want to go that deep. But we're going to start little by little and just think about everything you've done in 2017. You want to think about what you did last year that positively influenced your life. You want to think about what you did last year that negatively influenced your life. And you want to think about what did you take out of that negative or positive impact and what did you learn from it? So if something bad happened to you last year, you have to think about what you are going to learn from it, because when bad things happen, they're lessons, and if you don't think of them that way, you're just going to think that everything is happening to you for no reason, and you're just going to be like, oh my god, all these bad things keep happening to me, oh my gosh, and you're not going to find purpose. And you have to find purpose. You have to look for it. You have to discover it. And if you self-reflect and you think about all the things that you did and why you did them, you can really figure out, you know, what you're going to do differently and all of that. So you also, going into the next part, you want to think, what do you want to do the same as last year, but what do you also want to do differently, and what can you improve on? So if you did some great things last year and you accomplished them exactly the way you wanted it at the beginning of 2017, maybe you want to carry that on into this year, or maybe you want to improve on it, and maybe you want to do even better than what you were doing last year. Think like, what did you do that didn't give you any lesson out of it, or that just basically was just something you did just to do it? And you want to think, what can I do differently? I'm going to cut those habits out of my life. I'm going to put these habits into my life. What should I do the same? What did I do that actually was beneficial to my life? I think I should continue doing this. Maybe I should add something to it and make it even better and build off on it, and so on and so forth. The next point that I want to talk about is goal setting. Goal setting is so important, especially if you're an ambitious person. Especially if you're not an ambitious person, you should still set goals so that you can become, you know, something in life, because everybody's meant to do something, whether it's something that's not as big as somebody else, but it's just as effective and important to them in their life, or, you know, extravaganza. It doesn't matter. Everybody has a purpose. Goal setting. So when you set a goal, you want it to be realistic. You want to set a goal that is specific. So you can't just be like, okay, well, I want to get good grades, or I want to lose weight. How much weight do you want to lose? By when do you want to lose that weight? How much time are you giving yourself? What do you consider good grades? Like, what are these good grades that you want to get? Do you want to get all A's and B's? Do you want to get straight A's? How are you going to get there? So you want to write down your steps. When you're goal setting, it's very important to write it down, because when you write things down, your brain remembers it better than if you just read it the first time. So that's why in school, when you take notes, obviously the teacher wants you to take notes while they're lecturing, because when you write down your notes, it's going to process in your brain, you know, easier, better, and more effectively, and you're going to remember it better. So that's how you learn things. Honestly, writing it down is going to be good for you, okay? You're writing your goals for yourself, okay? This is something that nobody else should be looking at. If you want to share your goals with somebody, you could share them, but writing them down, you should be writing these down one-on-one. You can write anything. Just be blunt. Write down your steps, every single step that you need to take. Honestly, take your time to write your goals down. Don't rush it either. You need, like, you know, a clear mind. Run some water, okay? Run some water, throw a bath bomb in there, and take a bath, and grab a journal, and write down your goals. When you go about your goals, you need to self-discipline. If you have no self-discipline, I mean, how are you going to get your goals done? You really need to train yourself to get things done when they need to be done and how they need to be done. Don't just half-ass it. Don't set a goal and give yourself a very short deadline, and to the point where you're just going to try to rush it and get it done by that time. Make it so that it fits your needs, and make it so that it's realistic for you. Don't just say, I'm going to get rich by February, because then what are you going to do in a month to get rich? You want to give yourself more time than you think you're going to need, so that just in case, you will have extra time to do other things. You don't want to set yourself back. You don't want to give yourself not enough time and then it's, oh shit, now I have to catch up. You want to give yourself more time than you think you're going to need, because if you get it done earlier or by that time, then you have extra time to do better things and move on to your next goal. Okay, next topic is procrastination. Listen. Procrastination is the #1 killer of success, okay? Procrastination and laziness is going to tear you down, and you need to fight against it. I know how badly you want to come from school, you know, you want to get comfortable, you feel me? You get in bed, you take out your homework, and you're looking at all the homework you have, and you're like, okay, I'm going to start this. A notification pops up on your laptop. Oh, the Ace family posted a new video. Now I gotta watch this video, and it'll only take a few minutes, you know. Right after this video, I'm gonna get back to my homework. You watch the video, but oh wait, you didn't see yesterday's video. So you're watching yesterday's video, and then another suggestion pops up, and this girl posted a video yesterday. Oh shit, I need to watch that one too. So you're watching that video, and then you go on and on. You're on YouTube for hours and hours. Then you're like, I'm getting a little tired of YouTube. And then you're like, let me go to Netflix. You go to Netflix, you watch the whole 3 seasons of Stranger Things, and it's next month, and you're like, oh snap, I didn't even take a shower. So then you go take a shower, and you get out of the shower, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't do my homework. Procrastination is you just need to get rid of it. You need to get rid of it. And it's just something that is so hard to battle. And I know I dealt with procrastination. I still deal with procrastination. It's just in the moment things. It's in the moment you're telling yourself that doing it is not worth doing it. But doing it is worth doing it. Like, once it's done, you don't have to worry about it anymore. I always remember when I'm doing an assignment or doing my homework that I don't want to do, is once I'm done with it, I'm going to feel accomplished, and I'm just going to be like, damn, well, now I can do whatever I want. Rather than getting to school the next day and then your teacher's like, okay, pull out yesterday's assignment, and you're like, my dog ate it. No, you just didn't do it because you were procrastinating. The next one is follow your heart / go with your gut. This one is very important, okay? Of course, everybody tells you follow your heart, but in reality, you know, we have those family members that have high expectations of us, and they want to tell us what to do and what we should do and what we shouldn't do. My advice to you is take their advice and use it the way you need it. Implement it into your life the way it's going to work for you. If your dad keeps telling you want to be a doctor, but in reality you want to play soccer, and your dad tells you, listen, son, you need dedication to be a doctor, you need this and this and this to be a doctor, blah, blah, blah. Just take all of those tips he's giving you and implement it into soccer, just for an example. Don't let other people's expectations turn into your goals. It's about you at the end of the day. Only you're going to do what you need to do for yourself. Only you are accomplishing your goals for yourself. Don't let other people tell you what you need to be doing with your life. And I feel like that's something that people feel so entitled to tell you what to do with your life. Like, who are you to tell me what to do with my life and what decision to make for me to live with through the rest of my life? Like, if I do something for you, I'm gonna be over here cutting people's faces when in reality I want to be doing something else. Like, no, I'm not gonna live for you. I'm gonna live for myself. Thank you for your suggestion, but no, I'm straight. Very important to go with your gut. I cannot tell you how many situations I had this gut feeling of what I really should have done, and I did the opposite just because, first of all, I'm indecisive. I can't figure out a damn thing. I can't tell you how many situations I didn't go with my gut, and at the end of the day, I realized, damn, I should have. So I'm telling you guys to go with your gut. If you feel something's not right in a situation, either say something or do something, because it's going to make a difference. And even if it doesn't make a difference, you took the step just to be cautious, because you're not going to know if it's going to make a difference until you say something. Next subject is hardships and troubles, okay? Listen, we all go through it, okay? We all go through something. We all go through something, whether it's big, small. And in the moment, we're thinking like, oh my goodness, like, why is this happening to me? This isn't right. I just want to die. I mean, some people think that. I don't think like that. But a lot of people think like they just go straight to the negative thoughts. And I'm going to tell you how to cope with it. So when you're going through a harsh time, first of all, you need to remember that everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Like me dropping a pencil on the floor or something, it happened for a reason. I don't know what it is in that moment, but it happened for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So when something bad happens to you, the first thing you need to do is breathe. Honestly, just breathe in and breathe out, first of all. Second, don't anger yourself. Don't go straight to thinking bad thoughts. You need to think, okay, this is happening for a reason. And then start thinking, retrace your steps. Think to yourself, why might this have happened to me? What are the possibilities? You know, think, since this happened, what am I going to do about it? And what can I positively do about it? For example, I'm going to give you a perfect example. A few days ago, I was in here recording a video for you guys, right? It was a makeup tutorial, and then after the makeup tutorial, I was going to record my intro video, which if you haven't seen it yet, so that you know what to expect, go ahead and watch that. It's the first video on my channel. When I was filming the video, I had opened up a drawer or something and it knocked down my light, and the light fell and it popped and my light went out. This is the light that I use for everything. I use it to light up my room on a day-to-day basis, and I also use it to do my makeup, and I also use it to film. When that happened to me, I was pissed. The first thing that I did was check to see if it was still working. Like, I tried screwing it, unscrewing it. No, it was done. Okay. Then I started looking around for lamps that might have the same bulb in it that I could just steal for a second. No, like, just to finish my video, none of the other light bulbs in my entire house fit the same one as this one. Instead of me getting mad and angry about this, because there is a solution, which is buy another bulb, but I couldn't buy another bulb right then and there to finish the video, and I'm like halfway through my makeup. So I'm thinking, okay, what am I gonna do? There's no sun outside. It was nighttime, so I couldn't film with natural daylight. And I was just like, okay, you know what? Fine. This happened. Okay, I'm just gonna film the video outside tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna do my makeup, and I'm gonna film my video outside in the lighting. What did I do? I recorded the video. The lighting was amazing. It wasn't even hot outside. The temperature was literally perfect, and the video came out successful, and I liked the way it came out. So I took that negative situation and I turned it into a positive, and I made a solution on my own, you know? And that's the way you want to go about things. When something bad happens, I know that's a small scale example, but you can even do that with big scale examples in your life, like day-to-day things. You want to think, before you get angry, okay, what might the reason be for this? And after you think about it and you reflect on it, if you can't find the reason then in that moment, okay, just wait for the reason to come to you. Don't go looking for it, just wait for it to come to you, because that's obviously what that means. There's so many things that's happened in my life that in that moment I'm like, why? Like, are you serious right now? Like, I can't believe this. And then it'll take either a few moments or maybe even a few months or a few years for me to realize it. But at the end of the day, there will come a day that I realize the answer, and that the universe and God is just going to show me the answer, and I'm going to be like, oh, that's why. And then you can't even be angry about it anymore because you learn from it. And you have to learn from everything. That was a lot. So that's what I want you to remember. And then also after, think about what you're going to do next time to avoid it happening again. Because obviously if you make the same mistake twice, you're going to get the same result twice. The next topic is having an open mind and an open mindset. Basically, don't shut things out when you don't know anything about them or you don't know enough about them. Because you can be closing a door to an opportunity that can change your life. And like this kind of goes with go with your gut in a way. If you're introduced to an opportunity and you're not really sure about it, first do your research, and second, go with your gut. If your gut is telling you, maybe not, okay. But be open-minded, and if your gut tells you, hey, this might be worth it, then go for it. People might come to you with ideas, and you might not agree with them off rip, and that's okay, because we don't all think alike. But be open-minded. At least listen to the full idea. Listen to what they completely have to say, and then go from there. Don't just shut it out, because if you just shut it out, you might be missing out on something totally amazing. And even if you don't get anything out of it and, you know, you feel like it's a waste of time, it's not a waste of time. It happened for a reason, and you need to figure out, what did I learn from this and what can I learn from this? What can I teach somebody else about this? Because knowledge and information is meant to be passed down. Nobody knows everything just because they just knew it. They just woke up and knew it. No, you were either taught it or it was done around you, and that's how you learned and picked it up. Because knowledge is meant to be passed down, and that's why I'm making this video. The next one is positive vibes. This one is my favorite, because this is something that I just recently, not just recently, but like most recently in my life, more than any other time in my life, have implemented this into my life. First of all, it's gonna be hard sometimes. I know. It's gonna be hard. to be positive. Another example, yesterday. Yesterday, I filmed this exact video, not as good, which is why I'm not even that mad. I filmed this video yesterday in the perfect lighting. Perfect lighting, okay? I was shining, all right? And I took mad selfies, beautiful selfies that I was so ready to let the world see. I was ready for it. The world wasn't, but I was, and I was about to make the crowd go wild, okay? I get on the computer, I plug in my phone to go and edit this video for you. Fucking iTunes comes up and it's like, would you like to restore and back up your phone or something along those lines? And I was just like, yeah, like, let's do it. I never back up my phone, restore, whatever. I don't know what it means, but I'm gonna click. First of all, read before you do things, okay? That's another helpful tip. Continuing on. So I'm like waiting and my phone is resetting and shit, and I'm like, is this normal? Like, is my phone supposed to be like updating type shit? Whatever. So it's done and I unlock my phone and I'm like, why is my background changed? Why is this picture from like 3 years ago? Bitch, I went straight to my camera roll. Everything that I'd taken on my new phone was gone. Gone. Everything from that day and everything from the first day that I got my phone. Mind you, I got my phone last July. So everything from then to now, gone. Messages gone. Photos gone. Everything like notes and my emails obviously is saved to my cloud. But everything that was like on that phone, gone. And I was like, oh, sweet baby Jesus. First of all, I spazzed. I was spazzing, of course. But then I was like, okay, what can I do to fix this? What did I just do, first of all? Turns out that I had restored a backup from 2015 that I had on my first iPhone 5S, okay? So basically, my new phone was my old phone, just in a newer version. Everything, my pictures, my messages, everything from my iPhone 5 was on my iPhone 7. Can you guess how livid I was? Can you just take a moment to guess how livid I was? Go ahead. Okay, so I call Apple support and they basically tell me, well, since you didn't do a recent backup on your phone, there's nothing you can do to get your shit back, basically. And I was like, okay. And I was livid, okay? I was so mad. But then I started to think, okay, you know what? This means something. This means something. And so I went on Google Photos, and thank God, thank the Lord in heaven above, that I had saved like from July to November on my Google Photos, but everything from December to now was gone. And I was like, okay, I have, you know, at least those many pictures in my Google Photos. So I was thinking, you know what? That means that this video that I was about to edit was not meant to go up, because now it's gone and I don't have it, and that happened for a reason. And that means that I can make a better video tomorrow and take better selfies tomorrow and make a better video with better content and plan it out better. And that's what I thought, you know, that's what I learned from that experience. So, and what I can do differently, back up my phone more often instead of just deleting the notification every single time. I encourage you guys to do the same thing in your situations. Even though it's going to be hard, it's going to piss you off, it's annoying when bad things happen, but you have to tackle that bad thing. You can't let it get the best of you, and you have to get the best of it. And that's what I did in that situation, and that's what I like to do in every situation, and that's how I live my life. Don't fight negativity with negativity. If something happens, for instance, a breakup, you and your boo, you break up, okay? Don't go dubbing this person, going, you know, ballistic, talking shit about them, and throwing dirt on them, because you're fighting a negative situation with more negativity. Instead, throw that away and focus on yourself and build your own positivity and all of that stuff. Focus on what's actually important. It's just you're not gonna get anywhere like that. You need to fight the negativity with positivity. Even though it's hard, you gotta do it. And when you realize that you have done it, you're gonna be like, damn, like, pat on the back for you. You just turned a negative situation into a positive one. That's gonna encourage you to keep doing it more and more and more. When I tell you, these results are not just gonna, like, if you actually do it, you're going to be motivated to continue doing it. You're not gonna go through these steps and just be like, I wish I never did this. I don't want to do this again. Like, the point is for it to help you get into the habit of doing this, you know, and improving your life. This is what this is about. You want to improve your life. Okay? Cool. And please remember that everything happens for a reason. And if you keep that in the back of your head, you're going to find a reason for everything in your life, and everything's just going to make more sense, and you can make more worth out of everything that happens. And you can learn more things out of everything that happens. Stay positive. Just think positive thoughts. Any situation that you have, think positively about it first. Train your brain to go towards a solution rather than to go towards assumptions and a whole bunch of other worries and bad things. You know, you need to train yourself to think of solutions when shit happens, and you have to prepare yourself for that. And you have to, it's a process. It's not just gonna happen in one day. I did it step by step, and now I don't want to live a negative life. I don't want to live a negative life anymore. And not that I was living a negative life, but I wasn't necessarily being positive about everything either. Number 8, persistence. Persistence is key. Because if you do all of these steps 1 through 7, but you don't have persistence, it's not going to last you, and you're just going to give up within the first week, the first day, and it's not going to help you. You need persistence. You need self-discipline. You need to train yourself to continue doing it over and over and over again. Don't just give up after the next day. You know what I'm saying? Don't just think that writing your goal down and not doing anything about it is going to magically achieve your goal. No, you have to work for it, and you have to have persistence and continue doing it. For example, my skincare routine. Well, this is when I was younger and my skin was bad, and I thought, you know, I'm gonna buy this face wash, and the second I wash my face, my whole face is gonna be clear. No, it doesn't work like that. It's the same situation. You can't just do something one time and expect everything to be perfect. It's just like working out. You can't expect to go to the gym one time and have your summer body or your desired body ready like the first day. No, you have to keep going back. You have to keep working harder and harder and harder and harder. Being persistent is not only just doing the same thing over and over again, but adding better things to it as you're doing it, and doing it better and getting better as you're doing it, so that there's progress. You get what I'm saying here? I think you get what I'm saying here. Okay, so this video is already stupid long. I can go in depth with specific subjects in other videos, but this is just the basics of how to be the best you in 2018. You guys have to let me know, you know, what you want to see first. So yeah, I hope this video helped you or inspired you some way, somehow. And share it with your friend who you feel needs a little bit of motivation and a little bit of like a push, you know. Hopefully this was some kind of a push to you. I want you to go right now, which I know you're not going to do it right now, but I want you to go do it right now. Get a notebook, get some kind of piece of paper, get a napkin for all I care. And I want you to write down what goal you have for yourself. And it doesn't have to be one goal. It doesn't have to be 10 million goals. Just write down your goals. Write down the steps. Be specific. And give yourself time. And start working towards your goals little by little, but effectively at the same time. That's basically all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, make sure you like and subscribe and share this video. I think that this video, out of all of them, should be shared most importantly, because I feel like it's actually going to help somebody. You know what I mean? So share it to as many people as you can. Follow me on Instagram And add me on Snapchat if you want to. And until next time, I'll see you in my next video. And thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it so much. And yeah, I love you. Bye.